how it works? Or
Well, no, I think you...
no?
You
Oh wait, the mic's there, isn't it? I
you
don't even know what this mic
You
is.
shouldn't point that in your eyes. You're ruining casual Tuesday, man. Well, it's probably not Tuesday where you're watching this, but...
Unless you're in Sydney.
Well, okay, fair enough. Ruin that for me. But Barry, always good to see you.
Always good to be here.
And we talk video games. We do stuff level 3.
Every now
for
and
those
again,
who don't know. And we're just rocking in our
Well,
clothes.
I'm in half my work uniform
Well, this
still,
is true.
but
This is
when
true.
am I not wearing these? So.
But we got some reviews. Obviously, we got a new segment with Donnie coming up in the online version. But there's also been some big kind of, I guess, confirmations in the last.
A few confirmations of news, primarily sequel stuff, I suppose. I mean,
Yeah.
the big ones have been Activision have kind of more or less announced they're going to be keeping their major sequels going. Big shock.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, X-Men titles, and other hero kind of titles. Of course, Call of Duty. But they're going to say it's a large-scale Call of Duty.
So that'll be the one for the subscription fee.
Yeah, people are thinking that. It's like, it's MAG, only Call of Duty.
Well,
mind you, MAG was terrible. So.
Yeah, well, this is true. This is definitely true. We've also got some of the guys who worked on apparently Hitman 5. Their LinkedIn accounts have let them down and revealed that they worked on the game. So hopefully they're actually releasing it, because I know you like Heat and I know you like Kane and Lynch. Fucking make a Hitman game.
I'm waiting for a Hitman HD remake. That'd be awesome, because I didn't get to experience all the Hitman games. So except for the first one, I played the first one.
Blood Money's on the 360. Look it up.
Yeah. We'll see how we go.
Very, very quickly, we've also got Naughty Bears.
Naughty Bear
and Wet.
Wet, wasn't it? I've got a sequel. Yeah, I was like, why?
Of all fucking games.
Neither of these games really are deserving of a sequel, but they got them. Did they get the sales figures to generate these? Was someone just done the booze too much?
I don't fucking
Too much rap music.
Yeah, with the kid. Anyway. No.
We'll get to that.
But one last thing, though, is that going the other way, Team Ninja.
Yeah, they've cancelled some stuff, unfortunately. They've cancelled Dead or Alive Code Cronus, which I think was a PSP title.
I think, it was like the Dead or Alive PSP one.
I don't know, but that isn't the beach one, which is still going, I believe. And Project Progression, which they didn't really announce a damn thing about.
Generic title, yo.
Ninja Gaiden 3 is still going, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, another game. Will be as hard with Itagaki, I don't know.
Will there be as many jiggle
Well, those games which were cancelled were being made before Itagaki left, though, so...
right. Well, that's why. I'll tell you what, let's go on. There's a lot to fill in. We've got some stuff, we've got some at the end of the show. We'll finish the rest of it then.
Yeah,
what do you reckon?
then. Why not?
Let's keep going then.
It has been said. That in the end of all things, we would find a new beginning. But as the shadow once again crawls across our world, and the stench of terror drifts on a bitter wind, the people pray for strength and guidance. They should pray for the mercy of a swift death. For I have seen what the darkness hides. I don't think it's safe here.
We'll get a commendation if we crack this murder code.
You sure the homicide squad won't step in and take the collar?
Even if they do, we play along, and who knows, we might get bumped up a desk.
That's him!
Get him!
Hey, what are you... Hey, someone stop that guy.
What the... This guy thinks he's at the Speedway.
Biggs, LAPD. Nothing to see here. Let's move along.
Whoa! You're a real hero? For real? Who was I supposed to again? Yeah, doesn't matter.
Liver left eye. Fire!
Come on, Six Machine! Six Cannon!
Republicans versus the Democrats. Cheney. Shakalaka. Slam dunk. Loop attempt. Jams it in. Butterfinger. Shakalaka. 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 Biden lays it up. Objection sustained. Biden for the deuce. McCain. It is pure. Hillary takes off with the pump fake. Yes. Here's the U. And slams it down. Here's the U. Double team. Great defense. You know this guy's a member of the Tea Party? The Thunder Dunk Party. Sarah Palin got the hot hand. Not in my house. A spectacular dunk. Look who decided to show up. Fantastic. Serves up the facial. Obama. And it goes in for the win. Unbelievable.
The destiny of man lays in our grasp. We will lead their hearts and minds to absolute peace. Those who deny us fight for the wrong side of history and will not survive. Behold now the promise of victory in the visions of the Animus. Join us. The future awaits. The Templars await.
Previously on Brotherhood Diaries.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood starts off at exactly the moment that Assassin's Creed 2 ended.
This time around, we are going to focus on the city of Rome itself and on the life of Ezio.
Ezio is much older, he's wiser, and he's about to become a leader of the Assassin Order.
By ascending through the Renaissance Church, the Templars seized control of Rome and made it the heart of their hidden empire. Now its citizens live in fear and poverty, but hope will arise as a brotherhood is born. Welcome to
In
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Diaries.
In Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Ezio's villa is attacked and destroyed by Cesare Borgia. After Ezio's villa is destroyed, he journeys to Rome to rebuild the Assassin's Order and strike at the heart of the Templars.
Rome was completely decrepit. People were poor, people were starved, they were scared, they were being bullied all the time. Rome was not the jewel that we know today or even thought it would be at that time.
The city of Rome was truly the center of power and corruption at the time. So there's going to be a strong military presence represented by the Borgias. So Ezio is going to fight against the Borgia. He's going to bring the Renaissance back to Rome.
When you're going to want to rebuild Rome, you're going to have to deal with zones that are occupied by the Borgias. When you get rid of one of those Borgia zones or Borgia towers, you're going to be able to open more shops, open stables, people will look healthier, there's going to be less bandits.
Very subtly, we see Rome change, and the people become confident that the Borgias have less and less influence over their lives.
Rome as a city is nice because you have a bit of water, huge landmarks, variations in levels. You have hills, the 7 hills of Rome. There's the Colosseum, the Pantheon, Castel Sant'Angelo, there's the Vatican. So that's all the new stuff that you're going to see in this city.
Rome is 3 times the size of Florence. It's the biggest map that we've ever done in an Assassin's Creed game. And so it made sense for us to introduce the horse in the city. Having other NPCs on a horse will allow you to do horse-against-horse combat mode.
You'll be able to assassinate from horse, start a free run sequence from your horse, air assassinate a guy and take his horse, but there's a lot of cool new moves that we're adding with that gameplay element.
Ezio, now a master assassin, will see the potential in some recruits and save them from the Borgia oppression by fighting off guard, surrounding the recruit, and he will invite them to join the order.
The thing is, the player will actually have to train these guys. But through the process of the game and through the missions that you can send them on, you'll be able to upgrade them and make them even stronger. With this, the player will have some pretty kick-ass allies to help them fight the Borgia.
But you gotta be careful because they can die.
And once they're dead, they're gone forever.
As a player, you totally get to customize your own assassin. You can specialize a certain assassin with long range or another one that could help you out in hand-to-hand combat fighting along with you.
Like the coolest thing I ever saw was I was in a big fight. I called my Assassin's Guild. They came in, they took out the guys. Next thing I knew, they threw some smoke bombs, which then allowed me to finish off the guys, and then they ran off. It was brilliant. Once you see them in action, your jaw's gonna drop.
Next on the Brotherhood Diaries.
You get to kill somebody with a sword, and then you get to shoot his head with a gun. That's pretty violent.
Ezio is facing his toughest foe ever, Cesare Borgia.
These are dark times. Times without hope.
Soon, the destiny of every living being will be in the palm of your hand.
They talk of a prophecy. The power of the Lords of Shadow is the key.
You think you can bring someone back from the dead, don't you? Someone you love.
Die, Belmont!
so powerful that all reason becomes blind to it. Poor Carmilla. You will cry bloody tears before this night has ended.
Mother doesn't like visitors. But I'll show you where she is, if you play.
The mask is a powerful device.
Can it really bring the dead back?
You are betrayed. There is no resurrection. Only this living death you see before you.
You do realize it's a trap.
I know, but still, I must go.
My hatred burns through the cavernous deeps. Quake beneath my rage.
Well, end of another show.
Yeah, we're done for another week.
Correct. The one thing I think is important to mention here is that we've just probably come off our Call of Duty Playdate.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So, well, we don't know yet, but
well, sure,
we're going to pretend it's a lot of fun. But one thing that's funny about Black Ops is before it released, there was like an armed robbery in the States, and they stole like, what was that?
A GameStop had 100 of them stolen at gunpoint, and 2 customers were also caught in it as well. Now, the thing is, I've been seeing people commenting about it. As the main complaints give you, customers complain to GameStop about not honouring the pre-orders because other than missing. Where's my game? Got stolen. I don't care. Where's my game?
I got held at gunpoint
Like
and
a
you took my
contingency
game.
plan. If games get robbed, do we have 1,000 of these spare? Or?
Yeah. They'll have to have like armor guards there.
I wouldn't serve much. It's armor guard.
Oh, now. That's right. We've got 2 more though. There's 2 more things very quickly.
We do?
Movie got announced on.
Yeah.
Who cares? Yeah, exactly. So that's that.
Enough of that. Movie's out. Yay.
Ninty localizations. Now this is something you might be a little.
This
bit
will be
more
an interesting one because they want to, with the 3DS coming out, Nintendo want to bring more of the Japanese titles to Western countries, so Australia and the States and all those, of course. It's the case of they haven't said what they're going to bring out.
No.
So there are games like one of the Fire Emblems was never brought out here.
I didn't know that. I mean,
which
yeah,
is interesting.
Yeah.
Give me more Chibi Robo. Chibi Robo wasn't here.
Chibi
And
Robo's
also
awesome.
with the Leighton and Wright.
Yeah, well, because they reckon that's only be Japan.
But keep in mind that's third party, so it's first party stuff that Nintendo are planning on localizing, obviously. So
that's fair enough.
But it'd be nice to see that one anyway.
It would.
Just
Absolutely.
saying, Capcom. But
Just saying, yeah. Well, end of another show, Barry. We've covered all of our Weeaboo stuff. We'll cover
We
all
have?
of everything.
Always do.
Forums, Facebook, Twitter.
Yep, episode 200 is coming up, so keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, it's
not
coming up
far
next
off.
week. Should be, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting old, mate. Getting old. End the show. I end the show. Come on. You're making me feel old now.
Go be old.
Grandpa's getting old.
These are dark times. Times without hope.
Soon, the destiny of every living being will be in the palm of your hand.
They talk of a prophecy. The power of the Lords of Shadow is the key.
You think you can bring someone back from the dead, don't you? Someone you love.
Die, Belmont!
force so powerful that all reason becomes blind to it. Poor Carmilla, you will cry bloody tears before this night has ended.
Mother doesn't like visitors. But I'll show you where she is if you play.
The mask is a powerful device.
Can it really bring the dead back?
You are betrayed. There is no resurrection. Only this living death you see before you.
You do realize it's a trap.
I know, but still, I must go.
My hatred burns through the cavernous deeps. Kingdoms quake beneath my rage.
Well, end of another show.
Yeah, we're done for another week.
Correct. The one thing I think is important to mention here is that we've just probably come off our Call of Duty Playdate.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So, well, we don't know yet, but
well, sure,
we're going to pretend it's a lot of fun. But one thing that's funny about Black Ops is before it released, there was like an armed robbery in the States, and they stole like
a GameStop had 100 of them stolen at gunpoint, and 2 customers were also caught in it as well. Now, the thing is, I've been seeing people commenting about it as the main complaints could be, customers complain to GameStop about not honouring the pre-orders because 100 of them are missing. Where's my game? It got stolen. I don't care. Where's my game?
I got held at gunpoint
like
and you took my game.
Contingency plan. If games get robbed, do we have 1,000 of these spare? Or?
Yeah. They'll have to have like armor guards there.
I wouldn't have much. Just armor guard.
Now. That's right. We've got 2 more though. There's 2 more things very quickly.
We do.
Movie got announced on.
Yeah.
Who cares? Yeah, exactly. So that's that.
Enough of that. Movie's out. Yay.
Ninty localizations. Now this is something you might be a little bit more
This would be an interesting one because they want to, with the 3DS coming out, Nintendo want to bring more of the Japanese titles to Western countries, so Australia and the States and all those, of course. It's the case of they haven't said what they're going to bring out.
No.
So there are games like one of the Fire Emblems was never brought out here.
I didn't know that. I mean,
which is interesting.
Yeah.
Give me more Chibi Robo. Chibi Robo wasn't here.
Chibi
and
Robo's
also
awesome.
with the Leighton and Wright
Yeah,
game
well,
being
because
out.
they reckon that's only be Japan.
But
only,
keep in mind that's
willing-
third party, so it's first party stuff that Nintendo are planning on localizing, obviously. So
That's fair
But
enough.
it'd be nice to see that one anyway.
It would,
Just
absolutely.
saying Capcom, but
Just saying, yeah. Well, end of another show, Barry. We've covered all of our Weeaboo stuff. You'll cover
We
your
have.
Weeaboo stuff, everything.
I always do.
Forums, Facebook, Twitter.
Yep, episode
IRC.
200 is coming up, so keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, it's
not
coming up
far
next
off.
week. Should be, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting old, mate. Getting old. End the show. I end the show. Come on. You're making me
You're
feel
done.
old now.
Go be old.
Grandpa's getting old.